Hello everyone, welcome to the final video of LTEC 620. In this short video, I want to review some of the big ideas we've covered over the past 6 weeks and, in addition, discuss a few next steps for those interested in going further in the area of visual design and education. So let's get started. We began the semester by situating LTEC 620 at the intersection of visual design and visual literacy. After defining these areas of study, we raised two overarching questions related to education. How do people learn from visual representations? And how can learning from visual representations be supported? With this foundation established, each week we added a number of different concepts and theories to our knowledge base. For example, we talked about Callow's three-dimensional model of image analysis and studied the basics of human perception and how seeing the world around us is theorized to be both a top-down and bottom-up process. From there, we covered other essential topics such as concepts about graphics and how these concepts have to be taught and learned over time. We also examined the various ways in which pictures may be used inside and alongside different texts. Further still, we covered Mayer's cognitive theory of multimedia learning and how related research-based design principles vary depending on the type of instructional task is at hand. In addition to learning about some major theories about using visual representations in education, we also practiced being visual designers ourselves. We studied the elements of design and the principles of design and played around with key topics such as typography, color, and layout. Of course, we not only read about these topics, we let them guide us as we built everything from business cards to flyers, posters, and online portfolios. The goal of all of this was not to become master designers in 6 weeks, but to give us a greater appreciation for the concepts, skills, and decision points inherent in visual design work. Hopefully, on the last day of the semester, we all feel a little more prepared when it comes to making decisions about how and when to use visual representations in education. In the end, we hope it is clear how the course was designed to analyze and evaluate visual representations from different perspectives, create visual representations using graphic design elements, principles, and processes, and analyze and evaluate the role of visual representations and visual literacy in both formal and informal education. In case you'd like to learn more about the topics covered in LTEC 620, I'd like to introduce you to Alexander and colleagues' 4 dimensions of learning: the what of learning, the where of learning, the who of learning, and the when of learning. These 4 dimensions can be useful when thinking about how to delve deeper into the role of visual design and visual literacy in education. For example, if you are interested in the what of learning, or the actual content being learned, then you might want to read any one of the readings listed here, which examine how visual representations are being used in different content areas, such as mathematics, science, or psychology. Alternatively, if you are interested in the where of learning, or where learning takes place, such as classrooms, museums, or clubhouses, you may want to check out one of these readings that look at how different places or contexts leverage graphic representations to support communication and learning. If you are interested in the who of learning, or the target audience of a given educational intervention, there's all kinds of research focusing on how different populations of learners, whether they are adults, high-ability learners, or some other subcategory of learners, learn or don't using visual representations. The 4th and final dimension is the when of learning, or the time in one's overall learning trajectory that learning takes place, from early childhood to college to senior care facilities. Not surprisingly, learning with visual representations at these different points in time means learners have different needs and preferences. Fortunately, a great deal of research has been conducted to help us understand these nuances. So I hope you'll consider these 4 different dimensions in thinking about how you might like to take visual design and education to the next level. And with that, we're out of time. I want to end by saying mahalo nui to all of you for taking this intense 6-week summer course. It was a pleasure getting to know you and working with you in this fascinating interdisciplinary area. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of the summer, and please, please, please keep in touch.